Happy Friday night. Who's on the road? I just saw James Worley doing a live feed. I saw he's out and about, looked like he was working. This title here, this bothers me a little bit, and I'll tell you why. It says, the Uber CEO says drivers should get healthcare benefits based on how much they work, and Uber would pay for it. Do you honestly think in all of these years, I'm asking you, in all of these years, has Dara K ever mentioned this, brought this up, or used these words? Mark Roughton in the house, My Info CLA. How are you guys? Ziggy 007, Scott Tucker. Welcome you on a Friday night. Hope you guys are chilling or making money, one of the two, or staying safe, one of the three. So here's how this thing went down. And I got a little bit more information from the Deputy Attorney General, right? Who works under Attorney General Javier Becerra. Attorney General sued Uber and Lyft about a week ago, saying, you guys have done nothing for the drivers. You haven't created health benefits. California taxpayers are bailing Uber and Lyft out. That's it. We've had enough. And he hits them with these massive penalties. Tony West, the smart Uber legal guy, and Uber, the company, say, let's go to court. Let's battle. Within 48 hours, they've changed their tune. This is Dara K speaking, who's worried. And when I had the conversation with the Deputy Attorney General, who's my client and good friend, he said they are going to hit Uber so hard from every single angle. My guess is they started immediately coming up with some solutions. This here is a coward, is Dara K, Tony West, these cowards, right? That said, oh, we'll battle you in court, all big talk, right? Now they're coming back and say, well, you know, we are willing to pay. They've never used this language. They have never paid a cent towards healthcare benefits. Now they're backpedaling, right? Now they're scared because I tell you what, they will yank the permits. They will get beaten up in court and get further penalties, etc., etc. So this here is, to me, clear language. Hey, we want to cooperate with you. And Javier Becerra is mentioned in this case. So they must have gone out like Mark Rout and said, hammer time, pounded them hard. There's all of this, the worker misclassification dollars, plus $2,500 penalty per person in the pipeline. Multiply that by the amount of drivers. And first they were all cocky and said, yeah, we're going to double down here. We're going to see you in court. 2 days later, here the little crybaby is softening up and said, yeah, we'll pay some health care benefits at all, but it depends on how much you will work, right? So let me read this to you. The more you work for them, again, in the Uber psychology, according to this, the more health benefits you could possibly earn. Now, this is their response to California, and I'm telling you it's a good thing. If Uber and Lyft surrender to a certain degree or strike a deal with the Attorney General, Javier Becerra, on this issue and say, hey, listen, we sorry, didn't want to use this hard language, and said, and take it back. We didn't want to go straight back to court, but we're willing to work with you. We're willing to get health care out of there. If this is the discussion in California, this will benefit, this battle will benefit all states. They cannot apply these rules, health care, just in California and leave the rest of the country behind, right? So both companies are going to have to adjust here. And this to me is a clear, if I look at negotiations and how negotiations take place, this is a clear signal to the Attorney General, to California, and actually to all of the other states. Hey, we want to start working with you because we're scared, right? They're scared. J. DeGravio's in the house. Rideshare 411. Rideshare 411 says Uber has always been full of BS. Be very careful what you sign for. Dennis Torres, I was down there today. I was down in Long Beach with Uber girl Paula. Hey, Danu, can you guys switch on and watch Rideshare Driving School so I can get some hours?
Yeah, sure.
Both of you, or all three of you would be cool. Just tune into that channel. Sorry, getting the kids to log into my other live stream so I can clock up more hours. Thanks. So yeah, I was down. Ukaman's in the house. Good to see you. How's it, everyone? Mohammed Khalil's in the house. Sorry, I didn't see you guys up there. They are greetings. And then there's Rideshare Trickster from Lancaster. Trickster in the house. I love it. Welcome. So this here to me is a good, it's a good sign for all states. This is not just California. This is them responding to California because they're scared. But this is really potentially a good thing for every driver out there, right? The pandemic has certainly taught us a lot. Chris B is in the house. How are you? Peter Fitz is in the house. How will this affect the UK? Well, in the United Kingdom, if they are introducing health benefits in the United States and California, Peter, then my guess is they're going to have to pretty much make it worldwide. They can't have all of these double standards out there because otherwise they will get sued or taken to court by countries. Why are you doing this in the US for the drivers? Why are you not doing this in Germany or UK or Brazil for your drivers, right? So this is going to have a ripple effect. This here, again, let me just tell you, it says they're scared. Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi said drivers should earn healthcare benefits commensurate with the hours they work. He said Uber is prepared to create a system to pay for those benefits too. They've never ever done this for years, right? They've skirted the law, they've circumvented it. Why would they come out now? It's because they're scared, right? And Dennis uses the correct language. I'll use the same. He says, excuse my language, but F-U-C-K, Uber and Lyft. I'm with you. Only now, because he's getting pounded by this attorney general and he stands to have to pay whopping fines, is he changing his tune and his language after all of these years? Suddenly now they had this grand awakening. Oh, we're going to start paying health care. Wow. The suggestion comes as Uber and other gig economy business face mounting pressure to provide healthcare and other protections for their workers, including in the form of a lawsuit from California, Attorney General Javier Becerra, California, Attorney General Javier Becerra. I'm telling you, it's working. Remember I told you 2-3 days ago I was actually dancing when I heard this? Because I've been chatting with this Deputy Attorney General all the time. Every time I drive him, every time I do, I said, why the hell? I vent through him and always hope that something sticks. Man, I was so happy that day. In fact, I even called him during my live feed, right? Remember when I called him? James Campbell's in the house. Dale Prusov's in the house. It will be a shitty coverage. We want to keep our own. Well, here's how hey, Ron Deutsch is in the house. He says, I want different benefits, more pay, gas, price protection, $250 damage deductible, pause button for bathroom breaks. Dude, I love it. I love the way you lay it out. Check that out. Let me just repeat. I like the way how clear Ron Deutsch thinks. He says, I want different benefits, more pay, gas price protection, $250 damage deductible, pause button for bathroom breaks, immediate help for abusive drunk passengers. I hope Derek Kay and Logan Green are listening up, because those are phenomenal suggestions, every single one of them. Thumbs up, says Ziggy007. Careful, no 3 strikes. Oh, because of the singing, you're funny. I love it. You guys are too funny. So after years of debate, I wouldn't say after years of debate, after years of denying, after years of denial, after years of not wanting to cooperate. It's not after years of debate over classifying gig workers as contractors rather than employees. Uber CEO Dara Khosrowshahi outlined his vision. Oh, now suddenly he has a vision for a new way to provide healthcare benefits for contract workers logging full-time hours. So yeah, you see, there's always a condition here, right? For those who are logging full-time hours, he's trying to get you to commit. He said, well, I'll dangle a little carrot here, but I'm sure he wants us to do a minimum of 40 hours. Let's keep on reading. Drivers should earn healthcare benefits commensurate with the hours they work, he said Friday in an interview on CNBC's Squawk Box. Uber is prepared to create a system to pay for those benefits too. Now only are they willing to do something. It's shameful, right? It's shameful that it takes lawsuits and massive penalties from the Attorney General before Dara K actually wakes up, right? It's truly, truly shameful, my friends. The suggestion comes as Uber and other gig economy businesses face mounting pressure to provide healthcare and other protections for their workers, including in the form of a lawsuit from the California Attorney General. The coronavirus pandemic has magnified the burden and risk gig workers take on by interacting with customers without the financial protections that come with the status of a full employee. This to me is a sign. Uber girl, Paula in the house, UGP and myself, we were down in, Paula was down in Long Beach, and we did a live feed together. She saw the 1958 Porsche Speedster there, worth about $600,000, that car that I was highlighting in the live feed today. More than a lot of real estate buildings out there. Old classic 1958, I don't know if you caught that. And then Uber girl Paula came in, I'll just say Paula came in. She got a great car, she got a hybrid, 100,000 miles, about $11,000, super clean. My mechanic guys switched out the air filter for her. Oil was still okay, looked fairly decent. How did the inspection go, Paula? Did everything go cool? Did you get your certification and upload it? Dennis says, after the many years and abuse, Uber wants to negotiate. I don't want the stupid rating, false accusations, false service. Who is your hero? Can you reply to mommy? Just say...
Texting?
Yeah, text mom. Text mom, just tell her. She says, who's your hero? Oh, she probably made it into Costco. Tell her she's our hero. Okay. I know what she's doing. She's sending me pictures of coffee. She got coffee. Peter Fitz, I was in isolation for 14 days due to COVID-19 and Uber paid me £200 for the 2 weeks. That's shocking, my friend. Shocking. Shocking that they only paid you £200. Yay! The car passed. Woo woo! Celebrate! Uber girl Paula's car passed. If you haven't subscribed to her, there she is. Just look it up. It's UGB Vlogs. Just go and subscribe to that one if you haven't subscribed to her. So we hooked up there in Long Beach to get her car sorted out. Ruben and Nicholas, awesome legend mechanics, took good care of her. And she got it passed. Man, that makes me happy. That's good. Scott Tucker says, is it too late for me? All Uber and Lyft get from me is a FU. I like it. I like it, Scott. A big capital F and a capital U. I'm with you on that. And I'm sure James Campbell feels the same way. James says, I know it well, Dennis. They deactivated me over 6 months ago. I remember that day when they deactivated James. James contacted me over retaliatory impairment accusation. That's all they do. Wrongful terminations because of retaliation. Wrongful terminations because of retaliation, right? And that's when you got to march it into small claims court, or you get yourself an attorney. Got to fight. Gregory L. Martin, UGP. Yes, that's Paula. She came in with her new Lincoln MKZ. Beautiful. It was pristine condition, hybrid. Great, great car. She loves the Lincolns. It was really, really nice, Paula. I like that car. It's going to be a perfect TCP car. Definitely wants to get the license, and I really want you to reach out to. I really want you to reach out to them and speak to Alex Janowski. You can tell him Torsten sent you. That's the guy that'll get you the best rates and do it super fast. So how do you guys feel about this announcement, right? I mean, firstly, he's definitely not being genuine, because if he was genuine and really cared about the health of the drivers, he would have introduced healthcare on day one. All of these years they've been skirting the law. Did you tell Mom?
Yeah, I told them that you were live streaming, but it was toilet paper.
Oh, she got toilet paper. Oh damn! I thought she got.
Well, she probably got coffee, but we got.
Come say hi. Come say hi to the room. So Danu and I were running around. That's Danu. If you don't know Danu, and where did we went for lunch today, right?
Sharkies.
We picked up the boys some lunch. What did we get?
Sharkies.
Yeah, we got burritos. We got nachos for the boys, and then we had lunch with my son. So I'm lucky. I have like two sets of family. I've got my two boys, 13 and 16, and then I'm lucky through Laura, my fiance, I get another three. I get this little cute button here. Isn't she cute? She's super fun. Her and I hang out a lot. We zoom around. Hey, tell them what you did today with me.
Oh, I went on Torsten's motorbike with him.
She went on the motorbike with me. And tell me, how did that feel?
It was scary, but
scary?
really fun.
Was scary but fun. Did it feel like a roller coaster in a way?
Yeah.
Did it feel a little bit like Six Flags, or what was the scary part about it?
Because I've never been in one before.
You've never been on a motorbike. Was it fast or was it slow?
It was fast, sort of.
Okay, I was actually, by the way, that's your opinion, because I was actually going very, very slow. But in your opinion, it felt like it was fast, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you, that's about the slowest I've ever driven a motorbike.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously. And by the way, that was not a powerful motorbike. You know the other powerful bikes they had? Those are bigger bikes. They have bigger engines.
Yeah.
Right? When you drive those, when you go like that with those bikes, boy, do they take off. The one that you were on today?
No.
That's Minnie Mouse. Right?
Yeah.
But are we going to do it again?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yep. Hopefully, yes. Cool. Good. I'm going to jump back in there. That was Danu. Thank you. Rodrigo Pacheco, how are you? Oh yeah, we drove the Paula. We drove the scooter. It was funny. Toxico, how are you? Eduardo Delone, how are you? Trading US stocks. I don't know why. YouTube blocked that one. I'm going to greenlight that message. Trading US stocks says Uber just as easily could have given the 170 million to drivers as a bonus for hazard pay. I certainly hope California shoves a cattle prod up Uber's ass with its lawsuit with no Vaseline. 100%, my friend. And I'm going to, as I spoke to my friend Robert McKim, the Deputy Attorney General who works under Javier Becerra, and he said, Torsten, as soon as the officers are back up and he's back in the office, he's going to march me, and then we're going to get a full update. He promised me that I would get a live feed with the Attorney General down on Hill Street in LA. And I want him to be on our show and tell him. So we can actually tell him, he can see the live feed, and we can tell him what a hero is in our eyes. Because he had the balls to take these two, I don't want to call them bulls by the horns, because they're not really bulls, right? They're actually lambs dressed in wolf suits. That's what these stupid CEOs are. Dennis Torres, where's the party at? The party is soon going to be in Vegas. I'm heading to, hey, what days are we going to Utah? I'll find out. But I'm going to be up there in July. The best 101 now says I complained to Uber last year, $300 from my paycheck because they have the right from the IRS. They're full of shit, these people. I have various bikes. I have a KTM 450. I have a Kawasaki. I have a, another small little scooter, a Husqvarna 600. What's the other one? A couple of quads, Predator quads. I like quads, like toys. Hey, Peter Fitz, get some good rest, mate. Says they have a great day, everyone. It's 3:15 a.m. in the UK. It's bedtime. Dude, it's way past bedtime. I wouldn't be able to stay up till 3:15 unless it was a live stream challenge. But awesome that you checked in, Peter. Have an amazing Saturday and Sunday, and we send our love and our regards to the UK. Hope everyone is safe. Hope all the citizens of the United Kingdom are safe. Motorbike. Paula wants a motorbike. Cool. I like it. Scott Tucker says, I'll be there for the party to support the drivers unless my surgery is at that time. I hope you don't have to have that surgery. So the suggestion comes as Uber and other gig companies face mounting pressure to provide healthcare and other protections for their workers. Khosrowshahi said the new model, would allow Uber to be an entry point. They should have entered 7-8 years ago. Kawasaki, hey, by the way, Uber girl Paula, there's a Kawasaki Ninja on the auction this Tuesday at Bruffy's by the airport. Could pick it up probably for a few $100. There's going to be no one there. People, A, don't have the money, right? B, they're too scared to go out during the coronavirus. Literally, the deals right now at the auctions, I've been at some unbelievable, half the price of what, but you have to have cash. Cash is king, right? Cash is king. But there's a Kawasaki Ninja. Maybe I should get it. Oh, nice. Got a V-Strom 650. Beautiful bike. It's Smooth says in the United States, a lot of drivers qualify for 100% paid Obamacare, working well over full-time after taking into account mileage deductions. I wouldn't trust Uber's medical insurance. Well, that's definitely right. It's probably a pile of crap. Dennis Torres says some states are talking about their own version of AB5. Karma is finally going to get you. Absolutely. So everybody is working on their, not everyone, there's some states that absolutely want to leave it as is, right? They want to leave independent contractors as independent contractors, right? They don't want to rattle the cage. But there's many states, New York now, New Jersey, there's going to be several states that will be filing very similar bills such as AB5. And watch, if Javier Becerra, the Attorney General, gets us this in the negotiation. This is negotiation time, right? This is why they put their little tail between their legs and they came out and says, hey, we're willing to offer a bone. We're willing to give health insurance as provided the drivers drive full time, right? Watch when that kicks into effect. It has to kick in effect for all of the states. What happens then is that Uber and Lyft will raise the rates. The riders will see an increase. The riders will be paying for our medical care. Khosrowshahi said the new model would allow Uber to be an entry point into earnings for workers where they could choose to secure healthcare benefits by working more hours or forego some of those benefits by working fewer hours. But rather than have a cutoff at 20 hours, for example, Uber would pay for benefits on a sliding scale of hours worked. The more you work, the more health benefits you get. That's his proposal, right? Very, 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 very late. How many years has Uber been around? When did Uber launch? Anybody tell me when Uber launched? 2000 what? 12 maybe? Romeo Bukala says, man, this year sucks for all. Yeah, we got unemployment rate of 14 something percent. Scott Tucker says 2014. I think it was before 2014. But why didn't they bring this out in 2014? Right? Why didn't they bring this out in 2014? Uber Girl Paula says 2011. Yeah, I thought it was 2011 or 2012. Scott, you may have started working in 2014, but this model's been around for 8 or 9 years. And for 8 or 9 years, they skirted healthcare. They went around healthcare, screwed, nope, we're not going to comply. Nope, we're not going to comply. Now that the guy has him in the chokehold, right? He's got him in the chokehold and he's squeezing and he's got his nuts. He's got both his nuts. Javier Becerra's got both Dara K's nuts and he's squeezing them like this. He's squeezing them to pulp. Now Dara K is squealing like a pig. I'll cooperate. I'll give you healthcare. Javier, keep on squeezing until they explode. I think this system, if you don't work for 40 hours, you're not full-time. If you work 40 hours, you're full-time. And then there's this hard break between the two. That's the old world. What is he talking about? Kosher Shawi said, if you're putting in the hours, you should get minimum earnings based on the hours that you're working, and you should get health care based on the hours that you're working. And if you have haves and have-nots based on a particular number of hours works, that doesn't make sense in a technical forward world. And he believes he's technically forward. Yeah, Mark Roughton, did you hear the pig squealing? That wasn't me, that was Dara K, by the way. Yeah, it reminded me of the movie Deliverance. I like it. Trading US stock says Uber officially launched in 2011 in San Francisco. So for 9 years, they've been skirting, and now they had like a brain fart. Oh, we're going to, 9 years later, we'll bring out healthcare. You know why? Thanks to Javier Becerra. Because he, like I said, he took the pig by the nuts and he started squeezing. There we go. Dara cried like a little baby pig. There's the Mark's got those little emojis. That there, D-A-R. That's probably Dara's entire executive cabinet. There's the first pig is Dara. The second pig is Tony. The third pig is Pia. The fourth pig is Andrew McDonald. And the fifth pig is another person. I like it. Check the nose. Look, Ukaman's got the pig, tighten that vice. Okay, Jimmy, crank up the vice a little bit. Crank it up. There we go. The pig is squealing. The piglets are squealing at Uber. They're scared. Kosher Shawi said Uber would... Laura, the legend, got toilet paper.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
More importantly, did you get coffee?
What?
Did
you get coffee? Yes, we got the goods.
What is your mother buying? What are you bringing into this house?
She bought a pot, but it has a whole bunch of groceries in it.
Okay, if I was you guys, I'd put that down because those things break very, very easily. Jeez, like, is it porcelain or is it plastic?
It's plastic.
What is Laura bringing into this house?
Toilet paper.
Okay, toilet. Let me show them the treasure. Okay, here's a big, massive bar of gold, everyone. Apparently, this is what people are fighting. This is a heavy one. Jeez, well done.
It's a wedding gift.
Wedding gift. Oh my God, it's an early wedding gift. She's giving me shit paper as a wedding gift.
That's good. Hey.
Oh my God, okay. I see what you think of me. Mohammed Khalil. 5 is the former CEO of Uber. Oh, Travis, yes. The 5th piglet was Travis. He ran out of the house. You know the story of the 3 little pigs? It's the story of the 5 little pigs. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow Uber down. Oh, give me that. This is gold. This is the treasure that I asked her to get. Anybody buy these? Treasure. It's worth the weight of silver or gold. Here we go. Grab it.
Mama.
I'll grab it.
I'm
Oh, no, Jimmy, grab
I'm washing my hands.
Those are pig sounds. That's the executives at Uber squealing after they started reading the paperwork. Danny, can you shut the faucet off? Please. When they started reading Javier Becerra's paperwork, you could hear those sounds at the Uber headquarters. I kid you not. The pigs were squealing. Can you switch it off, please, Danny?
Yeah,
Stop. What we're looking for essentially is that flexible on-ramp or off-ramp, Dara Koshashawi said. Now he's talking about an on-ramp and an off-ramp. You want to work, you get the benefits. You don't want to work, you don't. Oh, you think you're going to punish us because if we don't work, we don't get the benefits? My friend, it's law, right? It's law. And whether you like it or not, whether you like your own little set of rules here, he likes to say, you want to work, you get the benefits. You don't want to work, you don't. That's what he says. I tell you something else. Javier Becerra will approach that very, very differently. Oh, you can do the Bill Clinton? I can't do Bill Clinton, but I can do a lot of animal sounds. Put those nuts in a commercial blender, says Trading US Stocks. I like it. I like your thinking. So Uber is now facing a lawsuit from the California Attorney General and 3 city attorneys in the state. Lyft is also a defendant in the case that alleges the company has denied workers key privileges by misclassifying them as contractors rather than employees. The lawsuit was filed under California's new law, Assembly Bill 5, that aimed to provide stronger protections for workers, especially in the gig economy. So yeah, you want to mess with these boys, you pay the price. Now they're getting scared. John B., any more news on Lyft being bought out by Amazon? Nothing yet. It's just a little rumor that we've heard out there. Scott's in the house. Do you think the executives of Lyft are squealing too? Oh, you bet. You know, in fact, what happened, let me back up 48 hours. When Javier Becerra served the papers, and this just broke, it broke New York Times, everyone was reporting about it, right? Uber immediately came out and says, we'll see you in court, we'll fight. 48 hours, they come with this language. It means they're scared. Lyft immediately said, we will work something out, which means there was maybe less squealing, right? They probably got a big shock and said, uh-oh, we need to cooperate. Because if we don't cooperate, we're going to lose a lot of money, right? So I think, this is my personal opinion, that Javier Becerra, knowing how he acts, he busts up big rings, drug rings, crime corporations that are big syndicates. I've seen the work that he's done. I've reviewed some of the work that he's done because I've heard it from the Deputy General, right? I think he would be more favorable towards Lyft's tune because they immediately said, hey, we will work something out. When you start countering with the Attorney General and say, we'll see you in court, that's basically the arrogant culture that Uber has. They probably reconvened and had discussions and said, listen, this is big. This guy is not messing around. This guy is not effing around. We need to tone it down, and they come out with this type of language. This is language here which means we want to cooperate, but we want to cooperate our way, right? We basically want the drivers to drive full time, right? And then we will. So you see, it's sort of like a tug of war. But they definitely don't want full-scale war because they would lose. But it does look like it's a little bit of a tug of war going on here, right here. I think Google will buy out Lyft before Amazon will. Yanis Marantos in the house. Where are you? Are you still in Greece, Yanis? What are the temperatures like over there? But Uber has consistently fought back against the bill and has argued for a new way of thinking about worker classification altogether. In a letter to President Donald Trump in March, Khosrowshahi advocated for a third way of classifying workers other than contractors or employees in order to maintain the flexibility he said gig workers enjoy while providing them with additional benefits. The letter also asked for gig workers to gain access to unemployment benefits allocated in response to the coronavirus pandemic. While those funds were ultimately included in the bill, some gig workers have still had trouble accessing those benefits or proving eligibility. Uber has had to push its goal of reaching EBITDA profitability by the end of the year due to the pandemic's toll on ridership. The company reported a net loss in the first quarter of 2020 of 2.9 billion. I believe it was even higher, almost 3 billion, after seeing gross bookings on its core business segment rides fall 5% year over year, but Uber stock shot up as much as 10% after hours Thursday, as Khosrowshahi told analysts on the company's earnings call that Uber has begun to see some signs of recovery. Ride volume has been up each of the last 3 weeks, and its food delivery service has been booming, he said. All right, well, hey, time to pay up, buddy. Here it is. It's time to pay up. Show us the money. Mike Hancock is in San Diego. Greetings. Yanis says yes, he's still in Greece. Mohammed Khalil says, looking for Eric Harthen voiceovers, impersonations of presidents and politicians. Jay and Movin says, hey, how's the weather doing? It's going great. Yanis says 59 over there. It was pretty much mid 80s here today. And Yanis is still in Athena. Trading stocks is 2.9 billion loss in Q1. Good. It serves the company right. I like it. Oh, yeah, but it's not 59 degrees. No, it will never be 59 degrees. It's 59 Fahrenheit. It'll never be 59 degrees, but you'd be boiling. Your blood will be boiling. Mike Hancock said, consider creating different classifications of drivers, full-timers who require benefits and supplemental part-timers who can continue using the freedom of the app. Yana says, Uber cannot be trusted for anything. The word is as good as nothing. 95 in Vegas today. I think Vegas tops the charts. 95. It's pretty hot out there. So I did a bit of a sold. I think I have a buyer lined up for my Chevy Impala, getting a good price, and then the guy said he would also throw in a car. He said he would throw in this car. Don't get excited. It's not the original 1927. This is a replica. Wine?
That's nice.
Ooh, I like it.
Get a couple bottles.
Oh, ladies got wine. Let's see, what do we have there? Do we have the Ménage à Trois? The threesome wine?
No, we have the Blackstone and a Prosecco. Is that like champagne?
Oh, Blackstone is good. I like Blackstone. Thumbs up, thumbs up. 37 degrees in Dixie. Man, that's cold.
Oh,
Here's my natural crack, eucalyptus mint. Wow, it's a weird week in Pittsburgh. 34 with snow this morning. That is strange. And it's like 90s here yesterday. What's going on with the weather pattern? Smash that like button, says Jimmy, Abstract Echo. Yeah, we're on 23, guys. I've got 51 people in the house. Please, I do work for those thumbs up. They help me. They help in the algorithms. I'm putting my time in here. I'm pounding this guy and the 5 other little piglets. I think the pig sounds and me just pounding the pigs deserves at least a jump of 25 to 35, right? We're on 27. We're doing good. We're climbing. Got 49 people in the house. Got 28. Thank you. Oh, it went down. Oh, it went up. It's going up. Got 29. Thank you. We're almost on 30. Whoop, whoop. Uno, por favor. Eins bitte. One, please. Un, s'il vous plaît. We get to 3, 30. We can do it. Mark Rowden says my favorite wine is free wine. Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking most of the time. Red, red wine. Red, red wine goes to my head. Love UB40. Who doesn't love UB40, man? Remember that song? Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking most of the time. Red, red wine. Mm-mm-mm. What's for dinner? Something awesome is brewing. Something. What's for dinner? Better not ask like what's for dinner. She'll freak out like and then sound like some slave
for
driver.
dinner? I just got back from Costco.
No, the people were asking what's for dinner. I said red wine's for dinner. We're having red wine for as an appetizer. We're having red wine as the main meal, and we have red wine as dessert. We're gonna get pickled tonight.
Red, red wine.
Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. Dara likes his wine. Yeah, Dara likes the wine. We like our, no, here, while we drink wine, Dara likes to wine. Zinfandel? No Zin today, just Reds. Reds. John B's in the house. It's nice wine with some cheesecake. Oh my God, did you have to say cheesecake? You're killing me, dude.
I love cheesecake.
Oh my God. Laura, didn't you have Costco have cheesecake? Can you just run back?
Can I run
Oh
back?
my God, had you mentioned cheese wine like 20 minutes ago, I could have texted Laura and said, hey, can you find some, because they have great cheesecake at Costco. You know what they have? They have the Cheesecake Factory.
Mother's Day is coming up on.
Oh my God, this guy's killing me. John B's killing me. He just mentioned cheesecake. James Campbell says, I hope to see some new bartenders when this pandemic lifts. Suburban bars absolutely suck. It'll be a whole new... Cheesecake with fresh strawberries. Oh my God, you're killing me. You are friggin'. Stop. First somebody mentions cheesecake, then Mark Roughton mentions cheesecake with fresh strawberries, and then the worst you could do right now is if somebody mentions cheesecake with fresh strawberries and cream. Then I'll lose my mind. Might have to go back to Costco.
Yeah. They're closed. They close.
Are they closed?
Yeah,
What time
they
they
close
close?
early. Want one of these?
Oh wow, what is this? Ferrero Rocher?
Yeah.
Godiva.
Even better. Oh wait, they're Godiva. Let me take those back.
Yeah, she wants them back. She's not getting them back. They're Godiva. Anybody want a Godiva? Go dive her. Godiva. Here, you want your Godivas back?
No, you don't.
They're gonna melt. I'm just gonna take one. Trying to fatten me up here. Creme brulee. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh my God.
Baklava. God, baklava is good. The Greek baklava.
Caramelized creme
That stuff
brulee.
is sweet though, the baklava. Oh my God. Creative Mind 69 says, I just said I want a cheesecake from Costco. It's $11. It's good. Trust me, it's good. Peanut butter cheesecake. Never tried it.
Sounds good.
With chocolate crust, whipped cream, and chocolate drizzle. Jeez, like, you guys are killing me here. I think we need to go to Cheesecake Factory. When is Cheesecake Factory open again?
They're open for takeout.
Oh, for takeout. Okay, interesting. We need to get takeout tomorrow from the Silent Lamb, or whatever it's called.
Little calf.
Little calf. Costco closes at 8:30. It's pushing it. It's pushing it. All right, so I'm just blown away that he makes it sound like he's doing us the world's biggest favor, when this type of news comes 8 years too late, right? Surely they could have introduced this from the get-go. Why did we have to fight and fight and fight and pound the company and pound the company and bring the Attorney General and bring other lawsuits before we got this? Why couldn't they have just said, hey, you know what? You guys got us to the IPO. You made this company. You surely did deserve healthcare. Right now it's become like a negotiation tool in this back and forth between, as they mention him right in there. This is one of the reasons, I'm telling you, because they are scared of Javier Becerra or Baquera. James Campbell says, Cheesecake Factory is on DoorDash. Tesla Tom says, takeout. Best chocolate. Oof. To me, the world's best chocolate comes from Switzerland. And this is my favorite here. Don't know if you guys know this.
Godiva?
No, Lindt Schokolade. The best. They say it's the best in the world. That's my favorite. Lindt Schokolade. Lindt Schokolade aus der Schweiz. Mountain lava cake with ice cream. Jesus, this guy really. Dude, Mark, what you doing to me? He's like, oh, cheesecake with strawberries, mountain lava cake with ice cream.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know why he's doing it. Scott Tucker Hammer Time. Oh, wow. $42 from Cheesecake. That's a pretty big order. Wow. It's Moose says, I think Uber is using the healthcare issue as a distraction. They should follow the law. I don't think they're using it as a distraction. I think they're dangling a negotiation carrot out there. This is a sign you're sending to the AG in California, to Javier, and say, hey, we are scared. We are willing to come to the table. Carrot cake cheesecake is beautiful. I don't know. You know what? It sounds interesting.
I'd try that.
I would try like a tiny little bit, but I will take traditional cheesecake with strawberries on top and cream over that any day. I don't know. Pumpkin cheesecake doesn't do it for me either. Or chocolate cheesecake is not bad. No, he won't take any prisoners. He's not that type of guy. There's like, it's his way or the highway. He's now said enough is enough. He's fed up. And these guys were supposed to comply on January the 1st, 2020, and they didn't. What they did is the last day of 2019, they showed California a huge middle finger and filed a lawsuit. That doesn't sit well with the Attorney General. Oh, really? This is how you want to treat the workers? He's not going to go for that. Ooh, I like that. John B says banana cream cheesecake. Abdu Basha, thank you. I'm going to use that $2 towards cheesecake order tomorrow. Abdu, you rock. I appreciate you, my brother. How are you doing? How's the familia doing? Is everybody safe? Thank you, sir. Cool. Did you guys see the 1958 Porsche Speedster I was filming today down in Long Beach with Ruben? You know how much the car is worth? Laura?
No, I don't.
$600,000.
Ooh. Wow.
600K. Mint condition. Banana cream cheesecake. Oh my Lord. It's all talk from COVID-era 19. I love it. I love the way you guys have embraced that COVID-era. 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 COVID-era Kostrashawi. COVID-era Kostrashawi. It's Moose did the brakes. Fitted all new brakes and bled the brakes today. Where's the catch, Dara? Asked Dennis. Exactly. There's always a catch. Here's the catch. Dennis, here's the catch. He's afraid. He's afraid of this Attorney General. And he's dangling this offer here, this offer. But again, it's conditional. And I'll tell you how he makes it conditional. He basically says, yep, we're willing to do this, but it's our way or the highway. I think the system, if you don't work 40 hours, you're not full-time. So he wants people to do minimum 40 hours. And then listen to Dara's, he's the cocky Travis Kalanick culture. He says, you want to work, you get the benefits. You don't want to work, you don't. So he's only really entertaining, he's only trying to push for 40 hours or more. Those are the people he really wants to take care of, right? And now that Uber and Lyft are facing all these referral lawsuits, they're just coming up fast and furious, class action referral suits for all those referrals that were not paid out. Now the company has to go recruiting. So what they need people to do now is really drive full time. James says, I sent you the peanut butter cheesecake article in the email. They do exist. Are you killing me, dude? Seriously. What is the catch exactly? Mark says, I got to go. Everyone have a great night. And Torsten, enjoy your virtual cheesecake. Mark, have a good one, buddy. In California, I believe 30 plus hours is considered full-time. Well, he wants us to work 40 hours. Scott Tucker says, heck, I was doing 70 to 80 a week till COVID-19 came around in February. Yep, I mean, end of February is when everything hit a wall. March and April, May, non-existent. Although I gotta say, I did see quite a few Uber and Lyft drivers on the road today. I was quite surprised. I really was. Jimmy, take care. I'm also gonna wrap it up. We're almost at the 1 hour mark. I truly appreciate you guys. It's Friday. I want you all to have an awesome weekend. Have a good one. Stay safe. Take care of your kids. Take care of your loved ones. You know, wear those masks. And let's get through this together, everyone. You guys take care. We're on 37. If we could knock it up to 40, it'd make my day. We're on 37 right now. I need tres, por favor, drei bitte, tres, s'il vous plaît. Need 3 more. 3 more thumbs up, thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up, thumbs up. Rolf Stark. Looks like Switzerland. Switzerland with love. Lindt Schokolade. Can anybody squeeze another 3 thumbs up, please? Is everybody staying indoors? Is somebody working tonight? Is anybody going to go out tonight, or are we all indoors tonight? Anybody of the 45 people in the house working right now, maybe sitting in their car watching this video, waiting for a food order, waiting for a rider to ping them. Las Vegas Uber driver is in the house. As he walks in, he says, what's up, guys? I'm 1 foot out of the door. I'm on 38, just waiting for 2 more thumbs up, and then I'm gone. Just says, I see how you are. Good. Go get that cheesecake. 39. Woohoo! Uno, por favor. Eins bitte. Un, s'il vous plaît. 1, please. Vegas 888. 1 from Vegas. Thank you. Indoor cheesecake night. Oh, can you imagine we all ordered? We got 40. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you. Everybody order cheesecake tonight. Somebody says you can order cheesecake on DoorDash. Cheesecake's going down tomorrow. I'm going to do my very best to track down some cheesecake for tomorrow. Cheesecake and wine, that sounds fine. You got a stomach ache? Don't overeat the cheesecake, Rolf. Don't overdose on the cheesecake. Cool Genuine Phil says, DoorDash, I have 55 trips left for $3,000 bonus. Let's do it. Phil, 55. When do you think you're going to be done with those 55? Strawberry cheesecake. Yes, please. Louis Alum's in the house. How much longer do you think you're going to get? How much longer do you need to get those 55 trips done, Phil? T-bone. Oh my God. Somebody just mentioned T-bone. Can you imagine T-bone with cheesecake and red wine? Laura says, nah, she's a vegetarian. Oh, look what you got. Oh, showing off here, huh? Look at her with her double guns here. She's showing off like...
No limit, no limit.
Oh, look.
I could buy as many as I want.
Bought tons of these things.
That goes on everything.
Well, your kids eat it like it's water.
Candy, yeah.
Candy. Do you guys eat this stuff? Do you eat this with like marmalade or jelly or stuff? The Americans, the way the Americans do it?
That's how you do it.
I do it. I've learned that from you guys.
Yeah, it's good.
Strawberry jam. Fireballs. I'll be done by Monday or Tuesday. I like your vision there, Phil. I support you. Be safe during those last 55 trips, okay? John B says some nice lamb chops with some rice and vegetables, Greek style. Oh, you guys are killing me, dude. Seriously, everyone's talking these crazy dishes. Listen to this. Nice lamb chops with some rice and vegetables, Greek style. Oh, mamma mia. Alrighty. Okay, I got 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go. I'm not leaving before the hour, before I've clocked an hour. So I've got about I have another 3 minutes left. Don't you want to bust open a bottle of wine? We can have a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Por favor. Yeah? You did well, Laura. You got big loot there.
Yes,
Got a ton of loot. Got a ton of loot. So yeah, strawberry, cheesecake was definitely the theme tonight. Everyone was talking about cheesecake. So much that I have to get it on Saturday. And look, Dara, just get this going. Stop negotiating. Stop using it as a tool. This is a given. This is a must for all drivers, right? Don't come with all your little conditions now. We know you're scared. We know you're squealing like a little pig. You're afraid. Get this stuff going yesterday. Launch your plan and make sure it's as good as anything out there, right? No half watered down version, please. You're going to hit 40 deliveries this weekend. That's ambitious, my friend. I like it. I like your drive, your work ethic. Gregory Martin says, sing the song Yum 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 by Justin Bieber. I don't care what you guys think about Justin Bieber. I think the kid's talented, dude. I think Justin Bieber is talented. He's got that whole bad boy thing going, and he's married to that one hottie, what's that Baldwin chick? But the guy's talented, man. Dara's going to drag his feet through this whole thing, for sure. I don't think that Javier Becerra will let him drag his feet. He's not going to put up with like a long... Here's the thing. They don't want them to get to the November ballot, so they want to slap them down now. California wants to collect before November. November, Uber has a chance to get off the hook. They really do if they get on that ballot, right? Remember, they paid $4 a signature. If the public swings it their way, they're off the hook and AB5 is gone. So if anything is going to happen, the Attorney General, all of these lawyers are going to hit them hard. They want results in the next 5 months. I'm sure Dara is going to start his little negotiating game. I'm going to try and get to November. Mark my words, this is all going to be resolved before November. Dara Jag drags his feet on everything, including our pay. Thank you, Louis. Are you listening, Dara? come into our stream and start reading. Nine seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 hour. Did you guys hear that funny name, what Elon Musk from Tesla wanted to call his kid? It's a very strange name. And the public health, I think the public health board in California won't allow him to call that child that name. Imagine you grow up as a kid and then somebody later on, a banker or somebody, what's your name? And you got to, I don't know what it is, but it was a very, very strange name he wanted to call his kid. Vote them out of office. Who are we going to vote out of the office? Dara? All right, my friends. It's Friday night. I'm going to start. And here's my t-shirt. Trophy, not a trophy. I love these animals. Back in South Africa, I was driving around in my Jeep. I would sit there with a martini. I would watch a herd of 60, 70 elephants for 4 or 5 hours. Love is one of my favorite animals, an elephant. Beautiful animals. Trophy, not a trophy. Let's say that again. Trophy, not a trophy. I don't want these animals to be hunted. I don't want animals like this hanging up on a wall. That's just me, because I grew up with them. Spent hours out there tracking them, following them. I'd pick up elephant shit like this and check, okay, is it moist? Is it warm? How far are the elephants? I'd track animals. Because I could literally survive out there for days in the bush. Walk around with a gun. So in case something came flying out, you could pull the trigger and scare them off. But that's how I grew up as a teenager. Around a lot of wild, wild animals. So I love and appreciate these. Please do not make these trophies on a wall. This is a trophy. This is not a trophy in my eyes. John B., happy Mother's Day, everyone. All the mothers out there, super, super happy Mother's Day. You're awesome. To all moms around the world, happy, happy Mother's Day to you. Hey, where's the PPE? We still haven't seen the PPE, right? Guys, be safe, please. Have a great Saturday, great Sunday. I'm sure before Sunday night, we're going to reconnect. I'm sure there are going to be some other juicy stories out there that I can report on in the next 48 hours. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys and bouncing stories back and forth, getting your input. It's cool. It's a lot of fun. Tris says, I grew up with a bunch of animals too. Back then I called them perverts. Oh, shit. Really? I never grew up with any perverts. I just grew up with the wild animals. 0 PPE, says Phil. Isn't that sad? Promises, promises. Remember that song from the 80s? Promises, promises. John's J. DeGravia says, yeah, I've been plant-based before. Go vegetarians, do your thing. Cool, everyone. Thank you, and thank you again. I appreciate you. Please stay safe. And we're getting there. Be patient. We're getting there. Peace out. God bless everyone. Cheers. Wow, 44 hours on that one. And in the other channel, thank you so much for hanging in and giving me those hours. I appreciate you guys.